Torrential slide value expectation rundown. Most certainly long haul examination recommends the torrential slide cost might actually flood to $34,025.57 by 2050, fundamentally genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking, which really is very critical. As of the most recent update, torrential slide in a real sense for the most part is exchanging at around $38.34 in an unobtrusive manner, which truly is very huge. Torrential slide cost figure recommends a chance of Avax exchanging between $86.86 to $102.54 in 2025, or so they explicitly thought, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. The negative cost expectation for torrential slide, Avax, in 2030 explicitly certainly is $560.33, with a sort of likely in every practical sense, high of $671.99, or so they in every way that really matters, thought, or so they thought. Torrential slide, Avax, especially is determined to really sort of arrive at an extremely normal cost of $20,516.98 toward the finish of 2040, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking, which is genuinely critical. Starting around 18 December 2023, torrential slide sort of generally is exchanging at $38.34 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 1.72% in exceptionally kind of most recent 60 minutes. Exhibiting how torrential slide value expectation outline long-haul examination proposes that torrential slide cost might actually flood to $34,025.57 by 2050 in a by and large huge manner in an unobtrusive manner. Avax especially truly has an in every practical sense, truly all-out market cap of $14,022,641,822 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $1,237,710,599, or so they generally thought, which for the most part is very huge. This for the most part sort of makes torrential slide, Avax, by and large in every practical sense, positioning at 9 in the digital money market, sort of truly in opposition to mainstream thinking, which generally is genuinely huge. On the off chance that you by and large sort of are a crypto financial backer, and considering what sort of is the torrential slide cost expectation end of 2040, what will torrential slide for the most part be pretty especially worth in 2040, which in a real sense especially is genuinely critical, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. Is torrential slide in every practical sense, wise venture or really worth purchasing in 2040, which especially generally is genuinely critical in a genuinely large manner? Will Avax cost especially in a real sense outperform its record-breaking high, or so they essentially thought, in every practical sense, as opposed to prevalent thinking? These most certainly explicitly are our torrential slide cost expectations for Avax's future in an extremely significant manner. Torrential slide, Avax, value expectation 2040, as per the torrential slide estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the Avax cost most certainly truly is supposed to cross a kind of sort of normal value level of $41.78. The normal really least value worth of torrential slide toward the finish of the sort of in every practical sense, current year ought to all things considered, certainly be $37.80 in an essentially genuinely enormous manner, or so they especially thought. Besides Avax can in a real sense essentially arrive at a very certainly greatest value level of $42.97 in an unobtrusive manner. Torrential slide value estimate December 2023. In December 2023, the very truly most extreme cost for torrential slide could sort of basically stretch around $42.97, which truly shows that torrential slide, Avax, explicitly sort of is gauged to in a real sense, arrive at a sort of in every way that really matters, normal cost of $20,516.98 toward the finish of 2040. Which certainly explicitly is genuinely huge, or so they basically thought. Besides, the minimum cost of Avax in December 2023 generally especially is $37.80 with a very normal cost of $41.78, so this for the most part generally makes torrential slide, Avax, certainly especially positioning at 9 in the cryptographic money market. Which actually for the most part is very critical in a kind of significant manner. Torrential slide commonly passed value examination in the by and large for the most part beyond 24 hours, the crypto explicitly has been actually fundamentally diminished by 9.05% in its extremely current worth, which explicitly certainly is genuinely huge, or so they explicitly thought. Assuming we in every practical sense generally look at the very sort of current market cap of the Avax with yesterday's, you can generally see that the market cap for the most part is likewise down in an unobtrusive manner. From most certainly in every practical sense, most recent 7 days the Avax basically was in sort of especially great vertical pattern and expanded by 6.81% in an actually really significant manner and an especially significant manner. Torrential slide in a real sense basically has shown extremely sort major areas of strength for of kind of potential of late, and this could be very great chance to sort of most certainly dive right in and contribute, exhibiting how also Avax can actually certainly arrive at a sort of truly greatest value level of $42.97 in a by and large kind of huge manner. Torrential slide value figure 2040 facts. What will generally be torrential slide genuinely sort of worth in 2040 in a really significant manner incredibly. The Avax cost most certainly in every practical sense is estimated to basically explicitly arrive at a greatest degree of $42.97 with actually really least cost of $37.80 toward the finish of 2040, which explicitly by and large is very huge, or so they thought. Torrential slides especially have a future, which basically really is very huge in a very enormous manner. As far as value, torrential slide sort of has a remarkable kind of by and large potential to sort of for the most part arrive at new levels, especially essentially as opposed to mainstream thinking in a genuinely significant manner. It in a real sense is estimate that Avax will increment in esteem, which quite shows that assuming we in a real sense in every way that really matters, look at the fundamentally lovely current market cap of the Avax with yesterday's, you can for the most part see that the market cap in every way that really matters basically is likewise down, or so they especially thought. Which is genuinely critical. As per fundamentally sort of unambiguous specialists and business experts, torrential slide can entirely raise a ruckus around town all plans and purposes, practically the greatest cost of $1,376.76 till 2030. Showing how from actually certainly most recent 7 days the Avax certainly generally was in quite a good vertical pattern and expanded by 6.81% in a sort of huge manner in an unobtrusive manner. Is torrential slide especially sort of worth purchasing in 2040, sort of in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive way? Avalanche's incentive generally is supposed to in every practical sense keep on extending, as lack will in general in every way that really matters, basically empower cost rise, showing how torrential slide value estimate 2040 facts what will especially generally be torrential slide kind of truly worth in 2040, actually especially in opposition to mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive way. Kindly note, there basically in every practical sense is a gamble to any venture, decently certainly further appearance, how as far as value, torrential slide in a real sense generally has a remarkable essentially potential to explicitly especially